not gonna be on very long, but yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And we live. What's good, everybody? It's Game Talk Overtime. The usual suspects. Y'all knew who we are. Y'all know who we are.
Knew.
Y'all knew. Y'all knew.
We got some game inception.
We're back for the first time.
Damn straight.
Place, you gonna join me for some more Destiny 2, Blue?
I love how quiet he got when you asked. Blue, you there, Blue? Did he like disappear?
He did fucking disappear. Blue?
Blue, stop being gay. He's got his wallpaper up, so I don't know what he's doing.
Why is Blue such a bitch?
Because he watched 50 Shades of Grey with his mom and his mom's friend.
Yeah, that's one reason. That is a topic for discussion, though. Why is Blue such a bitch?
Plus, he didn't hit up the sexy time with his mom's friend while they were watching a movie. I was expecting some sort of response. I'm kind of disappointed. Like, what the fuck, Blue?
You're rapidly unbecoming my boy, Blue.
You know, Lannon's being gay, not talking, you know.
Yeah, what the fuck, Metro?
Metro!
You're gay.
Oh my god.
No, you're gay.
Something. No, sorry, I was looking at something and then I forgot to unmute.
Blue!
Blue's gay! No, I was scrolling through Twitter because H3 said some shit and all the K-pop people are just going crazy. But he said some really fucked up shit too, so I'm not blaming it on like K-pop people. Like all the K-pop fans, I know that there's a reason to be mad right now.
What did he say that was so bad?
So the video I think he was watching was the YouTube Rewind, and they were going through the top 10 list of like trending shit, and K-pop was one of them, right? And then he flipped his shit and was like, "Why is K-pop even a thing? Why is it a trend?" And then he's like, "I don't understand how all these little girls and all these girls and all these guys are all up in the K-pop and they're fucking masturbating to K-pop." And I guess all the K-pop fans really, I don't think they understood how the way he said it wasn't like they're literally fucking masturbating, and they took it like sexually and thought it was xenophobic and homophobic because he said gay at one point.
Oh god.
I think he meant it in the terms of like he just doesn't understand it, and he's like every time someone posts a GIF of their favorite moment in a K-pop song or in a live performance, everyone goes fucking crazy. Like thousands of likes, retweets, comments. Everyone just goes batshit insane. Even Americans. Like, I don't get it either. Personally, I'm an EDM.
I like K-pop. Some of that shit's pretty good.
Okay, I've heard.
There's a couple songs I like, but yeah, I don't understand why people love that shit.
There are a few songs in my YouTube playlist that are K-pop, and I don't mind it, but it's not always.
What's that one Korean metal group that's K-pop? It's like metal. Baby Doll or some shit like that.
Yeah, that one I like.
That shit's dope. Yeah.
Like, no, I think you're thinking about like the baby metal thing, huh?
Baby metal. There we go. Yeah.
That one I like, but I don't get how people are like massive fucking K-pop boner. They're just like, oh my god, it's on screen. I think that's what he's talking about. It's like anytime it shows up, it's like it takes up every bit of their ability to think and focus. It's K-pop and it's there and it's yay. He didn't literally mean masturbation, dude. So all the actual K-pop fans and all the K-pop stans are coming out of the woodwork. The stans are doing more damage than the actual fans trying to like de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, like I said, I like K-pop, but like not to that point.
I don't like it. Like,
shit, J-pop. I think J-pop's better.
Yeah, I could see that. J-pop, yeah. I'm more of a J-pop.
Yep. Especially for gaming and your live streams, J-pop just seems bit more into what you're.
I think it's just because we're so used to listening to like anime openers and Japanese music too.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I think it's just because we're used to that. Like we're the group of people who will sit down and watch a fucking group showing of like our favorite show.
But I'm also of the mindset like, what's not to like about K-pop though? K-pop's pretty good.
I mean, music is
Like,
music. It's either for you or it's not for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But like to attack a man, and what it mostly is people are trying to get clout. I already know for a fact people are just trying to clout chase, they're trying to get reputation because H3 is big. They can feed off him because he's a shark and they're the fish. I'm already gonna see a Boxy's video of like Twitter versus H3. I'm gonna see that tomorrow morning.
You know, it's a Gundam's gonna chase after.
It's a Gundam. No, it's a, I know what. I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't even have to watch it. He's gonna go, "Oh my god, Twitter has lost their fucking mind." It's like all he said was, "It's not for me," but in his H3 way, and people lost their fucking shit. I could save you a 20-minute rant right now. I watch Gundam every morning, and I already know what he's about to say because I scroll through Twitter before I go to bed.
You're so gay.
The only shit I keep up with Gundam really is whenever like Alinity does some dumb shit, and I'm just watching his Twitch staff doesn't do shit.
So does Alinity actually have sex with her dog, or did somebody just say that to fuck with her?
No, so we don't know. What they're going after her for is that there's a clip that she tried to delete, but her dumbass took forever to delete it.
Deleted what?
There's a clip where she was trying to do yoga, heavy quotations, yoga, where she's bending over and her ass is up in the air like all the Twitch dots do, and her dog, who is a female, decides, I'm going to sniff her ass crack and vagina. You know, in dog terminology, that either means they're going to fuck you or they're just saying hello.
It's usually a hello.
But the dog,
but dogs are known for doing that though. So what's the big deal?
Yeah, but then the dog did it for like I counted, it was like 8 or 9 seconds, and people are like, "Oh yeah, it's confirmed she fucks her dog."
Bruh.
I'm like, okay, no, it's just she did yoga. The dog sniffed her ass and her fucking coochie.
Bruh, if I was that dog, I'd be in there every day.
Should yoga have been done on Twitch with a dog in the room, or yoga at all? No.
But yeah, it's yoga, dude. Don't you know? Peace of mind.
It is, really.
It really
Metro,
is.
this clip sounds hilarious. Could you send me it?
She deleted it. The only way you're gonna be able to find it is if you find It's a Gundam's video or find a person covering it. It's like if you type in Alinity and you type in most recent, it's gonna come up, dude. More than likely, It's a Gundam is gonna come up with his. With his video.
So far, my only thing is with her is like she be saying the N-word on live stream.
Oh, bro, the last time she said N-word, she was like, N-word next Prime's in the channel. And I'm like, she didn't get banned for that? And they were like, well, no, she said the username really fast. And it was like something X or with an X in it, but it came out as N-word. And then she said next Twitch Prime is in the channel. And I'm like, bullshit.
Metro, how do you spell Alinity's name?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Alinity.
I just know when I see it. I don't have her in my brain like that.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for farting.
My thing is like, if I had to fuck her, yeah, I would. But
dude,
she might backstab me for that green card though.
Dude, I would totally like if we were talking about one night stand, I would bang Alinity until she couldn't walk, dude. I'm just saying that.
Oh, dude, that's another thing. She is in Canada right now, right? I think she's from like the.
Oh, she's in Canada. Oh, perfect.
I think she's from Colombia, right? And she got with this dude to get her green card, and she ended up dumping the dude like a few months later. So she didn't even finish her full cycle to get her green card, and she's still living there. So not only is she ignoring American
whatever.
American and Canada Twitch rules,
but all I gotta ask that guy though is, yo, is that pussy good, dog?
Oh my god!
I don't even think he got to hit it. I think she left it once she got stateside.
Dude, I don't care. 45 seconds and then she's done. I'm done.
Dude,
shit, that's good.
Dude,
I don't care.
Sorry, cut you off, bro. I see the clip, Metro.
Dude, you see it, right? The dog just puts the nose in the fucking crotch, dude.
I'm
Just
telling
let
you,
me-
if I was that dog, I'd be in there. All...
Bro, there's already memes of like, oh, what it's like to be Alinity's dog. Pure heaven. There's already memes, dude. It's already all over Twitter, dude.
I'm like, yo, Alinity, can I be your dog for a day? Like, I'd let you put a collar
There's
on
a
me.
meme of that too. It's like me wanting to be Alinity's dog.
No, dude, I would settle for being SS Sniper Wolf's gaming chair, bro. Just saying. I would settle for that, all right?
But no, like, Alinity's hot and all, but like that shouldn't be a deciding factor of keeping her on the Twitch platform. She should have been perma banned. Like how people get banned for a year. She should have had that done like a year ago.
Yo, Alinity, if you ever get a chance to, hear about us by some beef fart of a chance, use our, affiliate link over at Plexstorm. Get you 10% off premium.
Man, what the fuck is going on?
Stand your ground. Zone B captured.
I don't know why these, like, chicks, dude. Like, a lot of them that are hot actually catch on to it, and they actually go to, like, sites like Plexstorm and stuff, and I love watching them. I'm like, yeah,
Hell yeah,
chicks are
dude.
hot as fuck.
That's where they need to be. Chatterbait is like where you just solely do sex and shit. Plexstorm is like Twitch with sex. They want you to do that. Just go there. You'll make money, dude. It's not like
Yeah, but then you'd have to
anything.
admit that you're a fucking Twitch ho or you're a cam ho.
Just be shameless.
They-
Honestly,
Like
That-
I'm
I will
saying right
never
now, every
shame.
guy-
I will never shame a cam.
Oh, it's
I can
no,
never-
it's
I will
not
never-
them.
I will never
It's not
shame
guys
anyone.
that'll shame you. It's other women that'll shame you.
Fuck what other
No,
women think.
no. Here's
Yeah.
here's my beef with camp whores. Like,
Dude.
no, literally something I talk about. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like,
Here's my.
like everyone in this room, we have nothing to be ashamed of. We say and probably do some kinky shit.
Wait, hold up. Are you streaming gangster or no?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
streaming.
Oh, okay. Everything. I'll make my point and not humiliate myself.
Oh.
Alright.
You
Basically,
totally watch
I
50
would not have a problem with Alinity or all these Twitch dots, but the only thing that pisses me off is their dishonesty. Their dishonesty is what makes me angry. If they were just like, hey, I'll do all this stupid shit and like, do overtly sexual things on Twitch and get away with it because I want your money, I'd be like, all right, fine, that's respectable. That's
I mean,
all good.
I can respect the hustle. She's
That's-
like, hey, I'm
that's-
here.
that's
I'm here to get some
respectable.
cash.
Like,
know.
that's respectable. But
Yeah,
you
you
be
gotta
like,
th-
oh, I'm just
No,
a girl
you-
who's trying to make money.
That's
I'm
the
not
thing, though, dude.
I'm just a girl trying
That's
to be a good girl
completely-
and whatever.
That is completely foreign to a woman's nature, bro. It's just like women, they gotta. No, I'm telling you, dude. It's just like how women gotta play coy. They gotta pretend like they don't want it because otherwise they feel like a hoe, and they don't like feeling like a hoe.
Bro,
Dude,
that's
it's like the rape
Oh,
culture.
dude.
that's the
Shots
shit.
fired.
That's the shit that would piss me off when I would try to date a chick. I don't know. I don't
No, but
really
it's
want
just-
to do this.
It's the game they gotta play, dude.
Oh my god, dude. There's
No,
I'll be like,
I-
you either wanna or you
that's-
don't, because I'm
No,
about to walk.
here's Metro.
Nah,
The
dude.
solution to that
That's the
is-
game they gotta play, bro.
I've been. I'm not gonna say I've been around for a while, but I've sort of just figured out how to play. I figure I just like read between the lines when it comes to women. Like whatever women says.
There's
like,
no such thing. That's a
No,
no.
you
can't.
Trust me.
There is no line, dude. They keep moving the bar.
move that- they
They'll
move
move
that
it
bar
left. They'll
left
move
and
it
right.
up. They'll move it diagonal. You can never find it.
They'll take your fucking Viagra pills away.
Get down off the workbench. Move.
No, but it's,
Itchy! Oh my god.
Was it Itsy?
She kicked my workbench.
oh my god, dude! I love Keemstar's tweet on this.
What
What?
Keemstar, here. This is why I love Keemstar. He's just like I feel like he's like ascendant on the humans race as a whole. And Lady and her dog only on Twitch, and it adds Twitch with the clip. And I love at the bottom after.
Blue, are you gonna
Pete,
join me
please
for
investigate.
Destiny?
No, I'm not playing Destiny at the moment. And it's like, and I like at the end, like, Peta, could you please investigate this?
Peter, please investigate.
Oh, dude.
Bro, first we had that one chick that hit her dog. Now we have Alinity throwing her cat. Some black chick trying to copy Alinity throwing her cat. Feeding vodka to a cat.
Oh my god. This is
Dog,
actually
like,
beautiful.
That's retarded as fuck.
Watching these, like, here's the thing, I don't like these thoughts in a lot of ways, but I also love them in a lot of ways. I love how stupid they are, but I also love how, like, I love how stupid they are, and they do all this stupid shit to copy each other.
Thoughts
Like, if-
help this world go around. That's all I gotta
If
say.
I'm gonna say this, if a thought literally killed her dog live on Twitch, I feel like 90% of thoughts would copy her. I swear to God.
I swear to God, dude, like
I think that would be
the
true.
first
though.
one would do it, she wouldn't get banned, and that'd be verification for all the other ones to just be like, all right, guess I'm killing.
Next
the
one
dog
is
today."
all right. I'm gonna
hope it
go
never
one up
comes
this.
to
I'm gonna
that.
put my dog
I
in a
really do.
wood chipper. I'm gonna toss him right in the wood chipper.
That's the sad reality for all these thoughts, dude. Is they
Like,
can get away
listen.
with basically murder, and Twitch staff won't
have you-
care.
Have you guys watched the bear hunting video yet?
No.
Thought hunting video.
No, it's called Bear Hunt. And like this chick and her boyfriend like go kill a bear, and they fuck on top of the corpse.
What?
Man, this article is making a good point, by the way. Like this Alinity, like all jokes aside with the Alinity dog thing, it's not just gross. Like she should just be banned Alinity at this point. Like I don't know how she's still around. Like she's a basic bitch, so it's not even her looks really. Like honestly,
You still there, Pete?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm just trying some shit.
Oh, okay.
like
Are you still
Alinity is the
streaming?
most.
Yep.
Like on a scale of 1 to looks, she is basic as fuck. So like, is it even her looks that make her popular, or like what's her makes her
It's
popular?
that
so
body,
much?
dude. No, she's got a hell of a body, dude.
Her body, dude.
I mean, her. Like, I'm not gonna lie, her ass is all right, but her tits are just. I mean, her tits are probably her selling point. Her ass is average as fuck,
Zone B lost.
and they only look like bigger than it actually is because of the leggings she always wears when she streams.
And not to mention, like in the U.S., Latin women are highly sought after. So there's that.
And the sad thing is, it's not even like the good-looking Latin women.
I mean, like, I'm not saying Lily's ugly, by the way. People were saying like, if you think I'm not saying she's ugly, but I'm just saying like, she's
I'm
like
sorry,
she's
Alinity-
oversold. She's oversold.
Alinity
I agree with that.
Alinity's got a bit of body for my taste, but not enough. I like thick.
That's
No,
why,
but
like,
We're
That's what-
talking SS Sniper Wolf booty, fucking
I
zombie
fuck her.
unicorn, even though she's a fucking dumb bimbo.
Fuck Sniper Wolf. She's a
bro,
dishonest human
thickness-
being that
the
deserves to be burned.
thickness that Rainbow Unicorn is hot, dude.
And like, if I could just do like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure level move where I could just put a zipper on like Zombie Unicorn's mouth just to shut her up for 5 seconds, I think that would make her that much more appealing.
I'm
Pete, what do you think? Do you think Robot Unicorn? Do you think she's got that
B captured.
that hidden
I-
agenda of wanting to be raped? Huh?
I
No,
don't
not
even
just
know
fucking
who
her,
Robot
just more
Unicorn
appealing
is.
if she would shut the fuck up.
Guys, I got one question. Would people buy my bath water if I sold it? That's all I want to know.
I mean,
There's
Fuck
tons of
no.
people who would, bro.
Fuck
there are
no.
weirdos out there, dude.
Nobody's
Pete,
buying your fucking.
You wouldn't get a dime from me because I'm not gonna fall for that shit. I'd rather put my money towards more fucking Funko Pops, but still.
All right, Pete, are you checking out my screen share real quick? I'm gonna turn it on. I gotta show you something.
No, I'm actually not, dude. That shit was fucking up my. That was fucking up my game.
Well, can you still look at the screen share? No.
No.
Well, Brimstone, here's the clip, by the way.
I love this.
Sorry, I have to go back on this a little bit.
This loss.
Here's the first clip, and here's the clip, by the way, that's famous now.
It's just, my God.
Yo, that dog is up in that ass, dog. I'm telling you, I do that dog too.
The dog's hitting that shit.
No, the dog is dead ass, all up in that cookie.
This
dude.
dog's like,
I think
oh,
it was-
dude, here's my
Might be more
chance.
hilarious- might be more
That,
hilarious.
that
Also,
little girl right there is like, oh, I'm gonna get the master's booty today.
what if the dog humped her ass? Like, did that?
Oh, dude,
Bro.
that would've been even hilarious.
I
That
mean,
would've really
technically
broke-
that would be lesbian action, but a little bit of bestiality.
Dude, that would literally break my brain if I would just, my brain would actually just collapse on itself.
Like, how would you classify that? It's a female dog and a female. Like, would it be lesbian bestiality or what? I don't know.
Have either one of you seen Clerks 2 yet?
Wait, what?
Clerks 2?
I've seen the first one.
I love
Clerks
this
2,
how-
dude, like they're all what's that performer's name, Pete?
Hmm.
You know who I'm talking about?
In what?
In Clerks 2.
Performer.
what-
Oh,
performer-
Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud.
Yeah. Everybody can't stop watching it, and they're randomly getting horny watching it. It's
I'll be right back.
My brother this. I gotta show my brother this clip.
It's fucking hilarious.
Just edit in some like provocative music in there too to make it even better.
No, cause like I'll show him this clip and my brother's
Just-
gonna laugh. My brother's gonna laugh. And he's also like, oh, dude, if I was that dog, I would totally just gone
I'm
for the hump.
surprised no one has edited in Careless Whisper.
Oh no. Metro, stop.
Also, speaking of while I'm on that subject, Jamie got me with that shit yesterday when I was trying to fucking sleep.
It's actually beautiful.
See, why the fuck does it do that?
Oh, the
That's-
careless whispers of death. This cheered my mood, by the way. Thank you, Metro. I'm actually really happy now because of this.
Papa bless.
You've blessed me with the will of God.
Oh yeah, I know this song. Couldn't remember what it was called.
Oh my god. I don't know. There's just too much shit in the world. It's like so stupid.
There's so much, yeah, but we gotta appreciate the funny things, Metro, like this.
like low key though. Robot Unicorn, I'd smash.
Dude, I disagree. I
She got
honestly,
she's got a dude. Like I love thick women though. That's the thing. I
Bro,
like
she's
thick
not-
chicks.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest, dude. You're probably gonna see like, wow, you're a bitch, but
Not really. I
her,
know you have taste. It's all good.
like zombie, is that her name? Zombie Unicorn, right?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Brem?
her type of body.
Do me
Yeah.
a favor and flip to your camera real quick.
All right. Let me get into a safe spot real quick.
He's not even in the middle of a mission though.
That's all right.
Enemy claims
There we go.
Zone B.
Alright, hang on one sec.
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Uh,
Oh Jesus.
Oh my crap! That dog's really sniffing her butt.
Yep, he's going in. She is
This
like,
dog is going
she
all
is
hog.
going, like, she is going to town on her fucking owner, dude.
Bro, she pushes her over, dog. Like, what the fuck?
So Lindy's trying to push her with her leg at one point. I could see it.
I know, but it's just you gotta appreciate. Honestly, you gotta feel bad for her because she's probably just trying to do some basic posing and try to like please her audience.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna level with you. I'm sure what she was trying to do was do yoga, but like low key trying to get some extra donos, and then that shit just
no,
happens.
but that position, no, like she was doing yoga. But here's the thing: the complex thing about yoga is kind of in its nature. Like
Yoga is like sexual if you think about it that way. Though.
it's
like,
it's
because-
it's. But a lot of people think about it like that way. I know yoga
Oh,
is like
Jesus.
is like Hindu like or a Hindu like praying ritual, whatever you would call it. But a lot of people look at yoga in like kind of a sexual way, and it's kind of hard not to in certain ways. Like that pose that Lindy was doing.
I can feel that, yeah.
Alright, you
Like, I'm
can,
not saying
you can do whatever you want, Brem.
What's wrong?
like I'm not saying you,
I don't know, man. Like, all of a
What
sudden,
happened?
doing the
It's a power play. Get those
capturing
zones
the
back.
Discord thing started fucking with my game.
man, you need to get better aim, Pete.
Wow, this guy is fucking I don't know about this asshole.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, we're still streaming.
He's been
I
streaming.
just stopped capturing the. I just stopped capturing the Discord.
Yeah, just appreciate things in life. You gotta appreciate the good stuff, Metro. You can't always look
Like
at
a
things
nice,
negative. I know
like
that's
like a nice ass from
basically.
Zombie Unicorn. I'm just saying.
All right, now we can go to that. Zombie Unicorn, like, is she like Zombie Unicorn's not the body type I like.
I'm calling this one.
I know. Like I said, it's cool, dude. Like I get it. I like thicker women. You don't. It's all good.
Yeah, me and Brim like heavier women.
I prefer, like, honestly, I know I was kind of shitting on her a little bit, but Lenise have a body is something I would appreciate more than Zombie Unicorn. Like, if I like pick like 1-to-1, like you told me you have to pick one of these two thoughts, and I'm like, oh, I'll pick Alinity, I guess.
Bro, I would settle for both. Just saying.
I mean, I would not sell for both because it's just like Zombie Unicorn to me is just like it's like she's thick.
Checking things out. I think.
Yeah.
Heck, like,
Just testing some shit.
I mean, that's ultimately why, like, yeah, just we have different tastes in women.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean, I don't mind thin women either. Like thin women are they pull it off pretty hot. But like my only requirement when it comes to thin women, they have a little bit of thickness. If they're gonna be thin on the thin side, you know what I mean? I have to have a little meat at least. A bony ass, no thanks. I am not good with a bony.
Bony, I will agree with you. Bony is like I don't want my women.
I don't want
I
to
don't
bruise,
want her to feel like a
Skeleton over here.
toothpick.
bro. I don't want to have a bruise on my lap because her bones are bamming me in my fucking thighs, dude. When I'm fucking her on my lap, like fuck that, dude.
Honestly, I just don't want a toothpick. Like, I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I feel like if I'm holding her, I feel like I'm gonna break her.
Bro, I'm sure that's what your girls used to say about you.
Also, to be honest,
Maybe I want to be
when
broken.
it comes to like banging too, that it's easier to lift up a woman who's a lot tinier than you. Like,
Oh yeah, you can do a lot more with it. Yeah. I'm right there
There's
with
just
you.
the yeah, you can lift a woman who's tinier than you, but it's like there's something about for me. There's something about a woman who's taller than me and larger than me that I like.
oh Jesus, Metro, now you're making me think stuff about you.
What? I've if I ever had to come face to face with like a fucking literal Amazonian chick, and she
Metro.
wanted to bang,
Oh
fuck
no,
yeah, dude.
I'm seeing that one episode of Futurama where they're with the Amazonian
by
chick.
Snoop.
Death by
Death by
Snoo
Snoo
Snoo.
Snoo.
You damn right.
Dude, that episode. Oh, dude, I fucking miss Futurama.
Dude,
Holy shit.
there are people who have taken pictures with their fucking Amazonian wives, and then they've come out and said that they literally will put their head between their legs and pretend that they're getting their head crushed, like how Zangief says it. It puts
That's
sparrow
fucking-
egg between thighs. Pretty much what they enjoy about that type of shit.
Oh my. That can't be a worse way to go out though. Death by Snoo can't be the worst way to die.
That'd be the
It's
best way to die.
way to die. I even told Jamie, if like there's one way I want to die, I hope it's.
I mean,
Death by Snoo
if I had to
Snoo,
pick one, I'd rather be buried in like a chick's ass. That's like the worst way. Like not the worst. That's probably the best way to die, ideally.
Show your enemy this place.
Bro, there's a Lilith in this game that like, bro, like if I could bang Lilith and the only thing was left was my soul, I'm like, you can have it, girl.
Take my soul. I
Take
don't
my
need it
soul,
anyways.
girl. I don't need it anyways. I want to.
I'm a ginger. I don't need it. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lilith is hot. Well, imagine, dude. Like she's like like literally the mother of creation. Like, I mean, think about that shit, bro. Like, damn.
I mean, Deadpool, the legend, literally fucks death, metaphorically and literally in the comics.
Yeah,
so.
because Death has a crush on him.
Yeah, because she can't get him.
Yeah.
The one dude she can't fucking off.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
That's gotta suck for Lady Death. It's like every dude she comes into contact with, she
Fucking
can
mountaintop.
she
Get
can
the
kill
fuck
him,
out of
dude.
here.
She's like, I just want a dude who I won't kill when we're fucking.
And it doesn't help that
Jesus.
when they have death in like when they make death a super hot woman in those comics, like holy shit, like what were they thinking? They're
Why
like,
not?
Let's make
Isn't
death
it,
as bangable as possible. And I'm like,
But
okay,
who
then,
was,
fair enough.
was that still Death? Was it like was it when Deadpool got married? It was like this dragon looking chick. Was that still Death?
Oh, fucking mountaintop.
I don't know.
Because Deadpool ended up getting married to some chick who was also purple, and I don't remember if that was just
I
another
know-
version of Death.
Probably should have
But
version
she
of that.
ended
'Cause I know the
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say she ended up going like berserk or something, and they had like a fight, and then they ended up kissing, and then they ended up divorcing, and I was like, what
Because I know the comic ended with Now I know like his story I think ended with like him actually dying for real and like banging death for eternity. I think that story ends right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Not in
never
the
read
movies,
the
by the
comics.
way, but I think in the comics.
Fucking mountaintop, dude.
The only way
This
I
is
could see
fucking ridiculous.
Deadpool dying is if you throw his ass into a wood chipper.
No, really.
Even then,
In one of the
Really?
comics, he literally
even
gets
then,
melted
man, you know,
he gets melted to a cellular level in one of the comics and literally just comes back to life.
You captured Zone A.
Like Deadpool is like Kenny. He's basically Kenny from South Park. He keeps dying and coming back.
Kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah.
How
by
did
the way,
die in
could they
comic book?
could they ever make Futurama today, or do you think Futurama could not be made today?
2 for 1.
oh no way, dude. They couldn't even do South Park today.
Has diminished. Keep it up.
Yeah, you're probably right. Which is unfortunate, by the way, because I miss Futurama so much. Probably one of the funniest shows. Dude, it's probably one of the most funny / serious shows to ever exist. Like, I'm not even
How
joking when I
about,
say this.
how about the one where like he eats the egg-salad sandwich from that truck stop bathroom and like gets worms because of it,
Minutes remain.
and they make him look really intelligent and really strong.
I know, right?
Bro.
No, one of my favorite episodes was a serious episode about his dog. Dude, that episode is brutal.
Bro,
Shit.
what about what Leela's fucking pet, dude? Like, I love that thing, dude. He is amazing.
That's a power.
He
Nibbler?
shits, dude. The motherfucker shits dark matter, bro. Like, what the fuck?
The best thing about Nibbler though is he was actually like some super secret agent fighting and stuff, and he's like, I'm only here to pretend to be cute, and he just pretends he's cute there all the time.
Right? And he eats metal, and he eats everything actually. Right? Like he.
I think he eat anything.
The enemy has
I mean, that's the real thing is when it comes to that.
And like, doesn't she power the ship for like years on like one piece of his poop?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
yeah,
yeah.
it lasts for forever. It's just super expensive, but since he shits it out, it's free for them.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
Yeah.
Oh
What
god,
a good
damn it.
show. Like, I think there'll never be like a show like Futurama ever. It's like more. It'll never reach Futurama's level ever.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Whatever happened to like? How did it ever have a proper ending? Or
It did have a
just,
proper.
like,
Actually, it did have a proper ending in Futurama.
Time loop.
The time loop where Fry and Lilith, that's her name, right?
No,
Leela?
Or
Leela.
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 And Fry and Leela, they basically live in this time loop. Where like he was basically like he was trying to do this time machine thing to infinitely propose to her and fail. And then he ended up dying permanently, almost dying permanently. But then they get fucked up the time loop, and they just sort of got married and lived again in the time loop. And then the professor literally comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "We can get out of here." And he's like, "All right." And then they leave as old people. And it's like, oh, what a wholesome ending.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's crazy. It's Futurama.
It's unironically, I hate time travel stuff, but that's probably the best time travel ending I've ever seen.
But Futurama
Hey.
was like.
Blue, would you be terribly upset if I asked your mom if she could be my Myanmar? You know, just around the topic of Futurama.
I'm about to say the N word. Nigerian prince. Got
Mrs.
him.
Obama, get down.
Don't you mean Mr. Obama? Because they're both men, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're both men, right?
Bro, like, have you
I
seen
swear
some
I
of
saw
the...
a penis on her.
Dude, that chick has a straight up Adam's apple, bro. Like, come on.
I mean, if Barack Obama is into chicks with dicks, then I guess God
know,
bless
it's-
him. He's into
you
some
know-
weird shit.
You know what's funny is when she was more in charge than he was.
Oh yeah, that last shitty bill that they tried passing like proved it, dude. That was her shit.
And the fucking she ruined school lunches for me, dude. Like she couldn't wait till like out of
I mean-
school to ruin lunch, dude.
No, but I sort of agree with her in that sense, though, when it comes to school lunches.
I'm sorry if I, want to eat not healthy rice and have some fucking gravy slapped all over it and eat some white bread.
No, like I can maybe the policy is wrong for trying to force it in schools, like where it's only those options. But I can see where she's coming from. Like she wanted to take care of the obesity problem amongst kids.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
That's fine, but she forced.
I remember how
Like,
school lunches
like,
didn't taste like
obviously-
the food they're representative as.
Oh, like Blue. Let me
Like,
let you
her,
understand.
like I'm not like maybe the policy ended up failing, but it's one of those things where I could say like her heart was in the right place.
But,
that
okay, so
policy.
the idea was a good idea, right? But schools were so not prepared for that type of shit that when they were told they had to cook with brown rice, they cooked it on a white rice timer. So when you were eating that shit, it was like eating. It was like putting a rock in your mouth.
Yeah.
Dude. It was undercooked
Yeah.
food. Like the
Now,
chicken.
for one
tasted
thing, she
different,
shouldn't
the
have been
beef
doing any
tasted
of that
different.
shit. Like, the first lady has no business trying to change policy.
Yeah, no one should really care what the first lady said.
That like, the
but
first
ignore
lady,
that.
like I get it, she's supposed to have some type of power because she's the
No,
wife
none.
president.
None.
No, the
No.
first lady. I know
The first lady's never done anything like that before her. Ever.
Like-
Hillary Clinton did. Well, Hillary Clinton did do some shit, but. Ugh.
Not
basically
supposed-
before
Yeah.
Clinton, I think because even Reagan's wife.
Well, no, because even
she was the first lady, she did
Bush's
nothing.
Bush's wife didn't do shit,
I said,
and that's the thing.
wait,
They shouldn't do shit because they're not elected.
which
Yeah,
yeah,
sure,
that's
they're
fair.
not elected, so it's like no one asked for your fucking opinion. We
It's,
elected
it's
your
like
husband.
same, even like Trump's wife Melania, she doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Now, if we elected,
Give no
now if
fucks.
we elected Miss Obama, then yeah, then she.
Oh,
had to say
please
so,
don't,
yeah.
please don't give them that idea. Please don't.
I mean,
I'm
here's
not-
the thing,
If
I
she
don't
ran, I
know-
wasn't gonna vote for her.
Oh God.
I don't know if Mrs. Obama. Like, here's the problem. Like, the primary right now is literally if Hillary Clinton or Michelle Obama jumped into the race, I guarantee you they would take all Joe Biden's support and Elizabeth Warren's support in one fell swoop. I swear to God. I'm not
Bro,
even
did-
joking when I say this.
you
Like,
see-
I'm not
did
even
you see-
fucking.
Did you see the Joe Biden meme with Baby Yoda?
Oh, the leg hair.
No, he's all too young. It's
I
just
love
to name
kids
it.
jumping on my lap.
What was he even trying to say back there?
He was trying to say he
Bro.
was good with kids, and he ended up looking like an idiot. But that's like Joe. Like your primary top candidate is Joe Biden. Joe Biden's the
Bro.
biggest idiot on the planet. Like holy
Creepy
shit.
Joe Biden.
Bro,
No, like,
bro, like
It's not even
that
he's
shit-
creepy. He's a
Oh no,
literal
he's
idiot.
fucking creepy.
Like even ignoring the creep part, he's literal. Like he's probably the biggest doofus in politics, or one of the biggest doofus in politics. And he finds out before he goes on a debate stage, oh, he's a grandkid in fucking Arkansas. It's like, oh, I didn't know that now. Thanks, guys.
Zone B captured.
Oh man, sometimes I envy him.
Bro, did you see the one where he has Baby Yoda next to him, and he says "too young"? Too young is a name in China.
Yeah, Too Young is just a name in China.
Bro, I laughed so hard when I saw that, dude. Valerie showed that shit to me this morning. I
Oh,
can't
dude,
get
it was
over
fucking hilarious.
It's,
Oh God damn it.
it's like Joe Biden, you're the biggest
Coming.
doofus. it's like the guy.
it. No, they're not.
It's like
It's
everyone's saying he's Trump's.
6:32.
It's like saying he's Trump's
The
biggest
Safeway's
threat.
not
It's like,
closed. Yeah,
no,
there's
he's not,
this.
dude.
Rayleigh's is open till 10.
Okay, Mom.
Mom, where are my hot package?
Ma, the meatloaf.
Shut your mouth, Landon. You live here.
Oh, that's not where
Bitch!
wanted
I don't even
put
want to
that.
fucking hear that. I'll beat you. I'll feed you
Oh, apparently
fucking
the Star
school
Trek.
food.
one of the Star Trek actors died apparently at age 79.
You have advanced.
Which one?
And here's another stupid thing about that healthy lunches thing. Like, they should have known, dude. There's no way that you could afford a healthy food with the budget that public schools have.
Yeah, but
Like they should have known, and if they didn't, they're fucking retarded. That if you were gonna try and do healthy food on the budget that a public school has, that was the kind of shit that you were gonna end up with.
Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back.
True. I mean,
Because I know, I bet you I know exactly what it was too. Like Obama, totally fucking ivory tower style, thought, oh well, we'll get them the same food that my kids eat. You know, with like somehow thinking they're gonna be able to do that on a public school's budget.
do you propose increasing the budget then?
Dude, we already spend so much fucking money on schools.
I need a hunter like you with the red.
No, but it's
Like
just
we keep
I-
dumping more money into per kid, and it doesn't get us like it. We need to get the government out of fucking schools because
I'm
the
coming!
government does not
I
do
will beat-
anything
I will eat
efficiently.
your ass.
We have
No, but
we
it's
have we keep dumping more and more and
I
more
am
money
sorry, another
per
one, I'm
per
sorry.
kid into schools, and we keep getting
I'm
worse and
coming,
worse and
I'm
worse
coming.
results.
I will beat you. Do you
I-
guys know a good site where I can trade up a wife?
yes.
Is Silk Road still around? Like,
No, but
Craigslist.
Craigslist. The back pages, right?
like I understand where they're coming from with the whole school lunges thing though. Even though it may have not been a good policy, it's like
The intention
can't really
was
fault
there.
them for trying. Like obviously there's worse.
No,
like,
I
there's
can.
Like there's actual bad things that Obama did, but I'm like, this is not one of those bad things that he did.
No,
I
yeah, it
agree
was.
with that. I
No.
agree.
I
There's
think it
far
was.
worse things that this guy did than just.
Well,
school
no,
lunch.
they're far worse. That's for sure.
That's what we were saying. Yeah.
No, I'm saying this is I don't even consider this a bad thing that he's done, like or he has done. Like sure, maybe he thought, oh, why don't you just eat the healthy food that my kids eat, that I make me or whatever. It's like obviously maybe that played into it probably, but it's like at least he wasn't like, oh, why don't these stupid kids just do this, lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean-
Yeah.
He wasn't like doing that.
I heard he deported more people than Trump did.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
way more, yeah.
But yeah, you know, Trump's the bad guy.
Yeah, dude, Obama was ruthless. Like I'm not even joking when I
Dude,
say
he
Obama
did
as
more
president
drone
was
strikes.
ruthless.
He did strikes and hit innocent people than any other president in the United States.
He literally
Next-
killed an American citizen and was not even, and no one said anything to. That was the fucked part. He killed one American citizen in one of these drones, and it was
Yeah.
like, man, Obama, real class. It's like imagine if Trump
I mean,
really hit someone.
I don't. I can't be bothered to care about that because that dude,
That's why we have
yeah, he might have been an American citizen, but he openly declared himself to be the leader of a foreign terrorist group. And it's like, I'm sorry, once you've openly declared yourself to be the leader of a group that's known to be an enemy of the state, like you've forfeited your rights to due process at that point.
Are we
Like
here-
he was the leader of Anwar al-Awlaki was the guy's name. He was the leader of AQAP, which was a known and declared terrorist group operating out of fucking, you know, Saudi Arabia or Iran or wherever the fuck it was.
It was Saudi Arabia, I think it was.
Yeah,
Are
it's
we
like
talking
it's not like
about-
he was a suspected terrorist or, you know, had questionable affiliations with, you know, known terrorists. No. He declared himself to be the leader of this terrorist group. And it's like, yeah, once you've done that, like that's your what's the word for it?
You forfeit your citizen rights.
Well, yeah, but like that's your.
Mistake.
Well, obviously it was a mistake. No, but there's like a legal term for it. You know.
Zone C lost.
As the president would say, exit
process.
strategy.
Not just due
Aren't we
process
trying to-
though. Like.
Are we trying to be in peace talks with one terrorist organization right now? Actually.
I mean,
I
Oh, yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, we've been in peace talks with the Taliban since Reagan.
3 minutes remaining.
Really?
I mean, yeah, when people were freaking out, oh, the Taliban were gonna be at the White House. I'm like, they were there in Reagan. They were also there in Clinton too, by the way.
I
I
mean,
know
shit,
that-
dude. We armed them back in the what 80s?
So like the idea that the Taliban being in the White House is it's disgraceful.
Every
Trump did
every
this.
major
It's like,
every
my God.
major terrorist group that's ever been created was our fault.
Zone B.
Oh no, not everyone, but a good
Pretty
number
damn
of them.
close, dude. Pretty
I mean,
damn
because it's just a problem that kind of like they armed those terrorists at the time because at that time communism, you know, the USSR, we had a common enemy. The terrorists didn't like the Soviets, and the Americans didn't like the Soviets. They're like, hey, let's be friends because we don't like these guys together.
Zone B. You have
Like that's how they start. And then eventually, you know, just it's sort of the problem that gets worse because Islam isn't a really conquering religion that always wants to conquer those who doesn't have yet.
Well, you know what's funny is like even in
It's why like most Islamic countries are like it's why like most like empires that ever exist were mostly Islamic empires.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? Like, so Islam, like in their doctrine, states that they should respect the law of the land. So instead of respecting the law of the land, they're trying to make their religion the law of the land.
Zone A.
Well, no. Here's the problem with like all these, like what you just said is technically true. The problem is that there's a whole bunch of peace, love, and brotherhood parts of the Quran, and then there's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of kill the infidels
Francis.
wherever you see them, and you know all
Well,
this
it's just
other.
like the Bible, dude. The Bible has the same shit going on.
Well, no,
No,
but
not-
no.
no,
Here's
you
the
can't-
difference, right? Here's the difference, okay? All of the peace, love, and brotherhood parts are in the beginning of the Quran, and all of the warlordy, you know, kill them all, rape their women, and all that kind of stuff are at the end.
1 minute.
And there is I can't remember what it's called, but there is a
You captured Zone C.
law basically or commandment or whatever you want to call it in the Quran that says that if there's ever a disagreement between two parts of the Quran, then whatever was said later
Together.
takes precedent.
And also there's the fact that like
That is so ass backwards and stupid.
Yeah,
And
so
also
all
the
of the
fact that-
peace, love, and brotherhood stuff is superseded
So
by the warlord kill all the infidels, all that kind of,
Also-
and of course the later parts of the Quran are all the parts where he wrote it down when the peaceful parts were when Muhammad was just chilling in the desert and not doing much. And then the warlike parts are all the parts we wrote down when he was out conquering everything around him. And so
conquering basically the entirety of the Middle East, like the entirety of the Middle East was
Yeah.
under his rule.
Stephen Crowder goes into it along with I think Dave Rubin had an Islamic scholar that goes into this. And yeah. So whenever anybody says Islam is a religion of peace, they always quote the first parts. But what they don't say is that, yeah, but all those parts are superseded by the parts that came after it, which say, kill the infidels wherever you see them, you know, lie to them to infiltrate their country, and, you know, this, that, and the other, and all this other shit.
I mean, that's most of these. Like, here's the thing: like, I don't think you can compare the Bible to the Quran because, like, Jesus was basically just a hipster, and Muhammad was a straight warlord,
/ pedophile.
basically.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta get going, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, yep.
Laters.
Peace.
See?
I think by the Muslim scholar you're talking about, I think it's like Majid something talks
That's-
about how like
that's one of
Islam is
them, yeah.
He's talking about Islam in a lot of ways is unreformable because of the end contradictory at the end where it says like everything that come previously is all bullshit. This is the true Quran or whatever.
Well, it's not
That's what I
just
said.
that either. See, another difference between the Bible and the Quran is that, like, Jesus is supposed to be the perfect man, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the only thing, the things that Jesus did, like the worst things that Jesus ever did was throw the tax collectors out of the church because he got
You know why
angry
he
with
did
them.
that, though, right?
Yeah.
They were trying to make money off of people in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do it for
But I mean,
profit. It was selfish and
but that's like the worst thing that he ever did, right? Whereas Muhammad is the perfect man in the Quran, and he did a whole bunch of heinous shit.
Control.
Like if people try to emulate Jesus, like the world would be a pretty damn good place. Like, Jesus' biggest virtues were self-sacrifice and, loving your brother or loving your neighbor like your brother and, be generous and, all this other kind of shit. Whereas with Muhammad, I mean, fuck, man, some of the shit that he did was just fucking disgusting. I mean, even forgetting the marrying a 12-year-old and fucking, all that other shit. So, yeah, it's...
Sometimes I get really cynical about this stuff though. Like, for example, like when it comes to like this and like, because you'll see like LGBT like guys like we're pro-Islam plus LGBTQ, which is it's contradictory to Islam. You get
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, gays
like-
for Islam.
Islam too.
Yeah, but for me, it's sort of like you guys are calling for your own death, and eventually, I'm just gonna stop caring and let you guys kill yourselves. You know what I mean?
Well, it says,
Like all I would have
no,
to
we
do
can't.
is
We
basically
can't
convert
do
to
that
Muslim.
because it'll be in our country that it'll happen.
Let's say if I don't know for some reason Islam took over, all we would have to do is basically just convert. We convert to the religion because Islam is actually
Yeah, but I'm
quite
not gonna.
open
I'm
to
not gonna do
conversion.
that.
Get those zones back.
Well, I'm saying if you had, just give an example here, Pete. I'm just giving an example.
Not gonna do it.
All right, I'm gonna give it to. Let's say if I had to basically convert to survive, which way, and I converted, I would be fine for the most part, and I would have probably more rights than basically all the feminists who bitch
Oh,
at
you would
me
not be
100%.
fine, dude.
I'm not saying I'd be fine like perfectly dandy, but it'd be better than
Oh,
the
would not
alternative.
be. No, it wouldn't, bro.
Just give an example. We hold up.
No music, no dancing, no porn, no.
Yeah, obviously those parts, but it's like you guys like the survive. I would basically give all those things up, and
Man, why the fuck
just
did
do
everybody
all that
quit?
and enslave a woman or whatever. You LGBTQ guys, you all would be. I would just be there saying.
Oh yeah, they'd
dug
be
your own
tossed off
grave.
buildings.
Like, and the only time that it'd be like you all would be hanged, and I would be there just thinking in my head, you dug your own grave. You get what I mean?
I feel like in support of Islam too, and it's like really weird. They're the most unaccepting.
No, this whole like feminism, LGBT, and Islam thing. It's all like one giant contradictory mess. Like this entire thing. Like none of it makes sense if you really think about it. Like any of it.
Oh, it doesn't.
Like how can you pro like trans athletes beating the fuck out of women and be pro women? How can you pro gay while being pro Islam? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That's the thing. They're not really pro-Islam. It's just that Islam and feminism has all the same goals. They think they can use Islam to.
But not realizing they would destroy themselves.
Well, they think they're going to be able to take over at the end.
That's what they all think. That's what the guy, I forgot his name at the end, who started the French Revolution. That's what he thought, and he got hanged. That dude was hanged, or not hanged. His head was in the guillotine. I forgot the guy's name, but fuck. But that's most of these revolutionaries. Like like obviously not talk about Peterson again, but Peterson talks about this all the time. Like all these revolutionaries always think that they're gonna be at the end of the revolution when they all die, usually by their own comrades at the time.
Yeah, Lenin, Stalin, all of them.
Yeah, it's all one giant mess. And this is overtime.
A giant mess. You pooped your pants?
I don't know about you. I didn't poop my pants, but you know.
Yeah, all this can be very frustrating, and if you know, if you're not like optimistic, you would just think the entire world's fucked.
Such is the way of the world.
I mean, there's a reason to be optimistic. So,
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of reasons to be optimistic.
I mean, it's not like it's not a never ending. Like it's not like there's no death here really.
Captured Zone B. You have zone
There's
authority.
not
Like
what?
as I say, no, like there's no one's ever really gone.
What kind
Oh.
of DC universe shit are you on?
Now let's make a Star Wars reference there. No one's ever really gone, and just have like the Emperor laugh in the background for this.
All right, Mark Hamill.
Zone B
Yeah, which by the way, Metro, have you read the leaks for that movie or no?
I've seen it all over Twitter, dude. I honestly don't care.
No, but one of the leaks was, you know how 3PO dies basically?
That one I haven't seen.
No, but he basically, to read this Sith dagger, he needs to get his memory wiped to read the dagger, by the way. You're probably why is that the case? Doesn't make sense, but just let's ignore that. So read the dagger, and then like I was watching like Mauler and them stream it, and they joked around where he has to get his memory wiped to say the N-word on the dagger. It's just memes of just like Chewbacca handing like 3PO the N-word pass.
What the fuck?
It's a joke, but the thing is like 3PO actually gets his memory wiped because he can't read this his dagger.
It's a power
And
play.
He's supposed to be a.
Zone's back.
He's
It's
supposed
4
to be a
versus
droid that
2,
can
and they're only
read,
beating
like-
us by 9.
I think they just want to wipe out all the original characters.
They just want to kill 3PO.
Oh, yeah.
3PO's like, I'm looking at all my, thank God I'm happy. I'm looking at all my friends, and I'm like, Luke and Leia are dead. They're not there. And you've known these people, like, I think for the time gap between, for the final movie is 1 year, by the way. So it's like, you've known these people for about 1 year. How can you say that, 3PO?
So they killed Han Solo.
Leia's
then-
dead, by the way.
then
Leia's
Luke-
dead too, by the way, but she
Oh, what?
died by cocaine in real life, so they kind of had to kill her off eventually.
They're killing off all the original cast, so
I mean, they had to kill Leia because, you know, Carrie
Well,
Fisher's dead
Leia's.
in real life.
Well, Carrie's actually dead, so.
But Mark
they-
Hamill murdered him, just gutted him.
Mark Hamill, he hated his role. He hated his script. Like, the fact that they wrote, when he had to say lightsaber, they told him to say laser sword. He hated that.
And it's like Mark Hamill is like, he did the job the best he could, but he literally, in interviews, talked about how much he hated it, but everyone's like, no, he was saying he loved it. What do you mean? And I'm like, are you guys
Dude, it
kidding
was a
me?
shit script.
Yeah.
But it comes like because the director of like Star Wars for Last Jedi was Ryan Johnson, and the reason, and I just hate it because Ryan Johnson thinks he's more clever than like he actually is.
Oh yeah, he thinks he's the smartest fucking person ever.
He thinks he's M Night Shyamalan. Like, he thinks he's just like, oh man, I'm gonna fuck up everyone at the end. Like he thinks all his movies are an episode of the.
Yeah, I don't know.
so
He's-
why are they killing off the original cast like they are? Like it's like every new movie-
Because we have to get the new woke characters. We have to get Finn, who we wasted his character because fuck you, basically.
Because
That's been-
the old characters are way better than the new characters. So if they don't kill the old characters off, everybody, everybody will just be wondering, why aren't the new characters, why isn't Luke just fucking going around and wrecking everybody? Although
It makes it-
they're
it
still going to
makes
be
it
saying that.
It makes it seem like a scripting issue, like they weren't decided.
Zone A.
to
They
explain.
didn't want to use the old characters, so they just try to kill them off because they kind of have to get the hype up for the movies.
No, it's like they could kill the old characters, but they're doing it so wrong. Like the character assassinated Luke to kill him off. Leia is gonna basically die in the next movie. Han becomes a Force Ghost. How? Fuck you, how? That's basically wow.
Wait, seriously?
Swear to God, Han will become a Force Ghost to talk to Kylo Ren to make him a good guy at the end. I swear to God, that's the actual leak. What the leak says.
Prove yourself. Change the lead.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like who's writing this? Like, are you kidding me?
Brian Johnson.
No,
Dude,
it's
just
JJ.
like,
Or-
it's just like,
I mean,
it's just like the Clone Wars, dude. Because I was watching this morning on my way to work.
and
how
Clone
they
Wars literally
altered,
explained how there was a secret technique to become a Force Ghost. Like Yoda
So,
had to learn how to become a Force Ghost, not just he died and he was a Force Ghost. Like, fucking kidding me, dude? Sorry.
no, so it's not even that, right? So it's like, how do I put it? If you take the character General Grievous, right?
Oh, they murdered
Look
him
at
in the Clone Wars show.
Look at the 3D animated one, and then look at the 2003 Clone Wars, right?
Oh, do I know what you mean?
Clone Wars, 2003 Clone Wars, I shit you not, was more based on the comic books. You look at the 3D animated, they based it off that goofy ass prequels, fucking.
Aw, we made him rage quit.
They based it off the goofy prequels Grievous, right? But even the prequels Grievous was a lot more menacing than what
He
we
couldn't
got.
fight really because in the end of the 2003 one, he got his entire chest
But
crushed
no, yeah,
by Mace
but
Windu.
the only person that did that was Windu, right? He
Because
fought
fucking
like
Samuel
he
Jackson's
fought
a
like
badass.
7 other fucking Jedi before Windu even got to him. He killed like 5 of them, and
Dude,
2 of them survived to tell the tale until he came after. I think
he murdered Shaq T too.
Yeah, he Shakti survived the first encounter. He came after Shakti again when he was coming after when he was fake coming after Palpatine. And he killed Shakti right there.
Yeah, it's just that's my thing with obviously the Clone Wars show
So
is good, but it
So
has
it's
some
like
serious
the
flaws
2003 version was better because
in
like
certain
they didn't-
ways.
So like, cause like when what's that one guy that wears that fucking cowboy hat? This is the guy that was doing
Cad
the
Bane.
animated. No, not him. No, the guy who was in
Dave
charge
Filoni.
of the animated, the 3D one. Like when you look at him, right? You just want to punch him, right?
No, like here's the thing. The Clone Wars anime. I said the anime, the show. The 3D one is good in a lot of ways, but there's a
No,
lot
the
of things I
3D
don't
one-
like about it.
The 3D one is good in a lot of ways, but here's the thing:
Some
when they were
characters got
doing
fucked.
when they were doing certain characters, right? I'm going back to Grievous, right? Anakin and Grievous had never met
They don't meet
in the
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars. Neither did Obi-Wan and Grievous. The 3 of them had only heard of each other through droids and clone troopers. Their legends were passed down by their grunts, right? The first time they ever meet is in the prequels. And so like when you got events happening before they're supposed to happen, they never met, but they talk like they've met before.
I heard the design for Grievous was inaccurate too. Like someone told me he's
No, but
actually
they
kinda
changed-
weird.
The
unfortunately-
design for Grievous was mostly accurate, but in order to like fit the style, they changed it.
Here's what happened to Grievous though, Metro. Basically, when they were first starting to show, they were trying to be more kid friendly. So they made Grievous into a joke character. Because let's say if they had the mindset of what they were doing when they were on like the later seasons where they're doing some really dark shit where people just get murked left and right, like crazy dark shit. If they had that mindset, they probably would have messed up Grievous, but they messed him up at the beginning because they were doing a show.
But,
Like, kinda
I'm
like a kid
sorry,
show at
but
first.
is Star Wars a fucking comedy?
Have advantage.
I know,
didn't think so.
I know. But that's my. I know. I always don't like how Grievous was murdered because to
'Cause
give perspective,
I've seen Grievous in books murder
and that's
entire
because Star
fucking
Wars.
squads of Jedi.
Star Wars had a darker tone. Like they had Dark Horse write a lot of the Grievous books, like a lot of the expanded universe books. And Dark Horse is known for making
Horse
dark
is
ass
good at that
stories.
shit. But Dark
Like-
Horse is good at that shit.
I mean, Star Wars, like a lot of the show, like the Clone Wars got really dark, especially at the end.
Near the end, they got darker, but in the beginning, Every time you
Dude.
saw Grievous, it was like, kill the Jedi. Doesn't fucking kill the Jedi. I'm like,
And
what?
and
Oh,
some
I killed the
characters,
Jedi Padawan, but I didn't kill the Master.
Lost.
I was like, you were supposed to kill the Master, you fucking idiot.
yeah, just I don't like how obviously don't like, but I also like what they did with Asajj Ventress. They add her character.
They
in the
built
show.
her up better than Grievous. That was my biggest pet peeve.
And
It was
like I like her
she
character,
wasn't
and
even a main fucking threat. She was just some assassin. Grievous
wasn't
was a fucking tactician, a general, and a literal killing machine.
But I like her backstory, Asajj. Like she was a part of the Night Sisters witches. That shit's so cool.
I mean, yeah, her backstory was cool, but when you got that, when you got military fucking training and you're a fucking tactician and you
I
can
completely
think
agree,
your
though.
way out of any situation, like I don't give a fuck if you're part of a covenant of witches or this and that. Like, skill beats whatever the fuck you were born with. I'm sorry.
No, like I completely agree with that, Metro. Like they completely destroyed Grievous, and obviously that's probably the worst part about Clone Wars is Grievous' character got completely neutered. Especially since he lost to Gungans. That's
they-
like the biggest.
They
fucking
built
problem.
up fucking what's his name? Jar Jar. They built Jar Jar better than they did Grievous, dude. Jar Jar had better treatment.
Yeah, but I think
Just so
I'm gonna
they
be
could,
honest. I think Grievous was actually too dark of a character. I think that's why.
But that's the tone of Star Wars, though.
I mean,
and
that was the tone. That
And
was
that's
the tone.
exactly what Kathleen Kennedy didn't understand when she did episodes
6
what,
and 7.
7, 8, 9.
I mean, that's the.
Well, she's
I mean,
doing
that's the
9 right
problem with-
now, but
Yeah, but Metro, that's the ultimate. That's like the ultimate problem. The Clone Wars, like a lot of the previous writers before the new ones, did a lot darker stories. Obviously, they're Dave Filoni and stuff like that. Like he's doing better Star Wars stories, like good Star Wars stories now. But it's just like, and I hope he does embrace more of a dark tone for future Star Wars animated shows or early shows in general, because it's just it was so good. Like Star Wars peak was like some of those Dark Horse comics, dude.
Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
it's just
Yeah, no, it's never gonna happen because it's Disney now, dude.
Yeah,
You won't
because
let
to give some perspective, Grievous would like one of the 2003 animation show. Know what Grievous did to a Jedi? He charges him, he jumps in the air, and literally crushes his head with his foot. And I'm like, you'll never
And
see
then,
that in
like-
Star Wars now.
and then like yeets
And then
him
smashes
like
it.
he's a fucking bug, dude.
It's like he went from
He
being
just
such a
flicks his
murderous.
foot with the dude's head still in his fucking foot and just yeets him out of the fucking way.
He went from a complete murderer, like a just an insane murderer, to like a weak character because they neutered his character because he was too dark.
Dude,
Like
not
Grievous
only
was definitely
that,
too
but
dark.
you know how he rotates his fucking wrists and shit and makes him sound like a fucking fan blade?
Yeah.
2003 Grievous only does that one time.
Captured.
Movie
Yeah, and
Grievous
because-
does that one time.
Oh yeah, because he gets wrecked right after that.
But even in the comics, he doesn't do it that often.
Because it's not an effective tactic.
It's not an it's more of a scare tactic, and that's what I liked about that move. Is like, is he gonna like fucking come at us like he's a fucking industrial blade or nah?
And it's just his character was unfortunately just ruined, and like obviously the Clone Wars show, I would say overall it's good, but his character was unfortunately destroyed, and I hate that.
It's like Dave or whoever the fuck the dude is who wears the cowboy hat who directed part of the whole Clone Wars thing. It's like he only saw like certain characters for like their movie most iconic scenes. He's like, well, Anakin's
I think
fucking
also-
the best star pilot in the galaxy.
I mean, because he is.
And blah blah blah, and then every time you see him, he's doing what he's supposed to do. It's like he only paid attention to Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda.
I mean, I would
That
argue
was
he
it.
made Anakin better though. He made Anakin way
Well,
better.
he made Anakin better. I'm sure. I'm
Like,
sure.
he actually
I'm sure
made him a
George
good
told them
character.
this. I'm sure what happened was George was like, "Here are the characters you're not allowed to fiddle with."
No, like
These are
he
the
got
characters
more
that are all
freedom.
drawn out.
Like, I mean, he got more freedom. Like the show got better when it was getting closer to cancel, because it's kind of thing. Art is better when you're making it during a struggle. I guess they say.
Well, you're trying to make the ratings go up, but the
it's like-
thing is, like, the ratings probably went down because a lot of fans were like, "This is goofy as fuck. This is not Star Wars."
I mean, the like if they did a lot of dark stuff with Ventress, and it's like, man, only if they did that with Grievous, and Is like imagine like his stories of him where it's just like to show the tactical evil of him and you just show him just murdering fools left and right. Like not just like
Grievous-
genocide innocent fools. Like
Grievous is like a one big fucking punching bag, dude.
Captured Zone B.
There
Yeah, and I
are
hate
lesser
it.
there are lesser characters that come up on screen for one episode that are more menacing than dude. That pirate guy that shows up every
Hondo?
now and then is
Dude, I love
more-
Hondo's
is
character.
more menacing than General fucking Grievous.
Hondo was kind of menacing, but dude, he
Well,
was
like
such
Hondo,
a cool character.
if Hondo leans in your ear and says, "I'm going to murder you and your family in your fucking sleep, and then fuck your entrails," you'd probably be more scared of him
I mean,
than
'cause he's a-
Grievous saying, "I'm gonna kill that Jedi," but never kills that fucking Jedi.
I mean, that's because Hondo's a pirate, and he's just most likely there to rob.
3 minutes
To be
remaining.
truthful.
Yeah, but like I believe what Hondo would fucking say
Zone advantage is
before I believe anything that version of Grievous had to.
Yeah, but just I think with Disney Star Wars, the unfortunate thing I think we'll have to expect, and depending on the show, because I want to watch everything Star Wars, because some Star Wars is bad, I don't care about it.
I
Really.
mean,
like the
to be
movies, for
honest,
example.
Like Rebels was okay.
Rebels
it
Rebels
was-
had one good episode. I actually liked the Rebels. The
My
rest of it I
fa-
hated.
No, my favorite episode by far, and I didn't even like go on their service to watch it, was when they brought back Ahsoka for that whole Ahsoka Vader arc.
Versus Anakin. Oh, dude, like
so
that
that she
episode.
could like try and tilt Vader back into being Anakin.
But she fails ultimately.
you captured Zone
I mean, that's where she dies because we never see her again after that.
No, she's alive.
Oh, she lived after that.
Yeah, she's still alive. But the thing is, also with that, it's just like Ahsoka's character is good. Like I do like her character, but in the Clone Wars show, she should have been murdered by Grievous. I mean, murdered.
Like there was that one time where her and Grievous were in a room together. It was like a storage room, and like her communicator goes off, and that's where she should have died. Because he took her fucking saber, and she tried to force pull it, and he fucking basically slapped her to like lose her focus, like slapped her out of the way, and then
The Order portrays the Inquisitors as actually sinister. Like they betray them as sinister versus like in the Rebel show where they're a joke. And the Inquisitors aren't supposed to be a joke. They're supposed to be Jedi hunting assassins. That's what the Inquisitors are supposed to be.
it's because Disney can't take anything seriously, and they're like, it's gotta be for the little kiddos. It's like not everything is meant for children. You see porn trying to catering to children.
No, but I just think Disney Star Wars it's gonna be, some of it will be good. Like some of it will be good, but it'll never reach the peak of like some of the darkest stories in Star Wars history.
Let's be real here for a second. Like, you don't see porn like all these artists going, "Hey, well, there's Barney the fucking dinosaur, but why does he have a massive fucking dong that reaches to the goddamn floor?" Oh, well,
You
it's
say
Barney,
that,
it's for
but I
kids,
bet you that
right?
does exist.
No, it exists. I've seen it.
Of course, you've
But-
seen it, Metro.
I've seen Baby Bob sexualized. I've seen Barney sexualized. I've seen Barney turn into an anime waifu. I've seen my childhood ruined, dude. I've
Metro's
seen my
watched his childhood get
I've
shot
seen
in the face.
everything in my childhood turn sexualized.
Dude,
Right?
your childhood
But in whose sane mind would go, this is still for children? No, not hand them the VHS tape that was meant for the children. No. E621 totally meant for children.
And by the way, that's why a lot of the new movies, by the way, are not dark at all. Like these new movies. That's why
No, like,
Ray
they have
always
all this
wins.
dark undertone, but it's all fluff, dude.
I mean, it's not even that much dark undertone because it's like
Well,
you
the
have these
music is
stormtroopers that are a joke.
Kind of dark, but then you realize it's a Disney movie.
Yeah, and it's like Disney. You used to make all kinds of dark shit before. What are you
And
doing?
you know what? I thought about this too at work. I hate
Like
when I
my
have
god, when
fucking
Disney was in
thing.
charge when a Nazi was in charge of Disney, my god, they were better. Like I swear to God.
Fucking Walt Disney. Like no, but you're not wrong, dude. Whoever swapped hands recently, like they just unfucking do whatever they did, please, because we went from a Disney that would in the opening act kill Bambi's mother to
Dude,
oh,
the
we can't
original
show
Lion-
death.
The original Lion King was fucked as a kid. Like watching that as a kid, dude, I was literally
you
scarred.
watched a fucking kid's. I mean, it's still a lion, but you watch the kid's father being thrown off.
You
a
literally
cliff
watch
by his
Mufasa get
uncle.
stomped,
You watch your dad get thrown off a cliff by your uncle, dude.
and then he has to run away and play the.
And then your uncle's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck your mother." And then you find your cousin, and it's implied that you both fucked. Come on now. To the
yeah,
point where I think smoke clouds at some point in the movie actually spell out
Did you see
sex.
the darkness, what light can do?
Come on.
I mean, the thing is, like, I think Disney was a lot like Disney's a lot was a lot better in the past. Like when they made dark stories,
Disney
like
was
everyone
like
says,
in its became phase back when we were growing up, and then they became that boring adult that was
not
like,
boring at all.
but think of the children.
Frozen's probably the biggest example of this, by the way. Frozen.
What? How bland they can be?
Like Frozen's bland, and also like everyone's like Frozen's so good. I'm like, yeah, like because Elsa.
Good. Yeah,
'cause-
because we're gonna keep singing "Let It Go" until it
No,
sticks. in
because
our fucking
Elsa,
brain.
Almost dies to a crossbow. And it's like, oh man, that's so dark. And it's like,
Oh, that's
it's
so
like,
metal.
it's like, have you seen anything that Disney's made like 10 years ago?
Oh my god, Elsa almost died to a crossbow. Disney made the best movie ever. Have you not seen movies about, I don't know, Vietnam?
My sister.
Like Saving Private Ryan was like a fucking like child's movie or some shit? No.
And now half of what I hear
No,
about
it's like
Christmas
like
is
compared to
very
anything
terrible.
old that Disney's made, like obviously The Lion King,
Started this
but
whole
even
thing.
Aladdin, dude. Aladdin was
People are still
fucking
waiting.
dark as
Take
hell,
care of
dude.
yourself, okay? Guardian.
It's like, man, how far you fallen? Anyways, Pete, what do you think of all this? Because you've been quiet the whole time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't really care about it, or?
I mean,
I'm on a
Disney's been
pacing.
garbage for a while now.
If you told me I'd be here, in this place, doing this job, I'd have said you were nuts. But I think
Oh,
it's
not.
better.
I don't mean to plug him again, but Jordan Peterson did an analysis of The Lion King. It's fucking good. I recommend watching it. Everyone here, by the way.
Yeah, he's a smart dude.
I mean, the amount of metaphors and like philosophy that's in The Lion King, it's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's when they actually cared about that shit.
It's like a movie that got better of time. Like Frozen's gonna get worse of time, for example.
I just cannot understand how Frozen is as popular as it is.
I think it's popular because it's popular with little girls. Like, I'll be honest about that. Because I see main fans of Frozen I see are a lot mostly little girls.
But why though? It's not even a good story.
Because they see Elsa and they see all the pretty dresses. Like little girls are surprisingly really simple to impress. Just like how the little boys are impressed. You show explosions and people fighting. They stare
But
at the
no,
shit for
that's the
hours.
thing. They're not. Like, little boys are impressed by fucking Star Wars.
I mean, little boys at like what that age, they want to see fucking intricate fucking saber fights, fucking nice gunplay, like shit that makes sense. And
Well, and the story has to be at least decent. Like, I'm trying to think of something that was popular with boys aged 8 to 14 or so that just had like a horrible storyline. I'm trying to think of something, and I mean, like, what, Power Rangers, kinda.
Yeah,
But even then,
was there a dark comment?
But even then, if you read the comics put more context into the.
But I mean, even then, it was like all TV shows were garbage back then. You know, like the little kid stuff.
Like, when people would say the book was better, that was truer back then.
I was yes and no. Like,
Now
like
everything-
what are we
You know,
talking
what
about?
was-
What's better?
It's like in the 80s, 90s, and maybe early 2000s. What was a boys movie that had a garbage story like Frozen that got anywhere near as popular?
I'm trying to remember.
Come on, man. I can't really think of any. I didn't watch a lot of movies or shows.
You know, because like when I was watching shit, it was like The Mummy and shit.
Oh god, I don't even remember the Mummy.
Oh, fucking amazing movie, dude. It still holds up. It
Then they
still
would- they
holds
would,
up. And Brendan Fraser's great. Even the second one was pretty good. Oh God. Godzilla, maybe the first remake of Godzilla, but even that was like decent.
What do you mean the first? I think the Godzilla movies have always been bad though.
The one with what the fuck is his name? Uh, Fuck, I can't remember his name, but it was the first remake of Godzilla they made in the modern day, and it was pretty. It was decent. It wasn't
Control.
fucking terrible. Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick.
Can take ground. Hold the zones.
Starship Troopers.
That was a great movie. I mean, it was cheesy as fuck, but I mean, it was a good movie.
I had a toy when I was a kid, like the
Oh,
There was ton.
bullshit.
I mean, there was. I mean, a lot of kid shows back then were actually really good and like surprisingly dark too. Cause like we now like you know the joke that oh if it's for kids it's okay if it's bad cause it's for kids, right Pete? You know people who defend Last Jedi say that.
Sure, yeah, I've heard that before, and it's like
And it's
the
like-
opposite of being true.
It's like most stories that are good appeal to everyone, and it's kind of crazy to think about. Like Star Wars appeals to everyone, adult and kids,
Captured zone B. You
and like
have
even the Lion King. Sorry to bring that up again, but it's just
Oh fuck.
it's almost like these people who talk about storytelling, like video essayists who talk about storytelling, actually know nothing about storytelling. Almost like that.
I mean, sure, a lot of them, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Usually, for a kid's story, you have to be an even better storyteller, because kids can't get a lot of nuance.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Zone B lost.
It's not even like a dog against kids though.
What's that?
It's like I get what you're. I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say about that. Like, how would a writer make a like?
Took the lead.
Man, this is hard to think about. Cause it's like, how would you be more nuanced? Like, we're writing for both adults and kids to a degree.
Well, no, I don't mean for both adults and kids, but like a really good children's story. It can't have a lot of nuance because kids can't understand deep levels of nuance. You know, like I'm trying to think of a really good example. I mean, the best one that would come to my mind would be something like Lucky Number 11, but you haven't seen that movie, so you wouldn't get that reference.
You never don't get the reference. You could just tell me how so.
Well, you'd have to know the story.
You captured zone C.
What's another?
Advantage is yours.
Just trying to think of a really good movie, but one that's really complicated.
Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
It's hard to think about.
Well, the other thing is I got to think of one that you've seen.
Zone C.
'Cause that's the thing. You know, it's complicated, so I can't.
Destroy it.
Saw? You've seen Saw?
Wait, Saw, like the horror movie?
Yeah. Like, that's a pretty good example. Like, that's a good movie, but there's a lot of things in that movie that you got to understand to really get the whole, the whole picture.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
You know, like especially the archetypes. Like it's got to be really clear, concise, and simple archetypes for kids to be able to understand it. Really.
I need a hunter like you with the red jacket.
You know, Shrek or fucking.
Shrek's good, dog. Yeah, like
Or
Shrek 1
I
and 2
mean,
and
Lion
3
King.
movies.
Lion King's a perfect example. You know, it's really simple.
Be lost.
It's
Your enemy has a power play. You
the
captured Zone C.
There's simple character architects in there. Well,
archetypes.
also has archetypes, but there's a lot of complexity too. But it's more
Sure, but the kids
subtle.
don't have to. The kids don't have to get that complexity in order to get the main story.
Yeah,
You know, that's the thing. Like, in order for it to be a really good story for kids, the main plot has to be able to be simplified down into what a child could understand, and that's difficult to do, and still tell a good story. You know, Lion King is a really good example of that because yeah, there is a lot of complexity to that story, but most of the complexity you can just ignore when you're a kid, and you can just concentrate on the main, the you know, the gist of it. It's
the main
you know,
story.
yeah, you know, the kid's dad gets killed by the kid's
Creepy
brother.
uncle.
You know, he runs away, and then his old girlfriend comes back and tells him that he's being an idiot, so he's got to go and you know, reclaim the throne so that his evil uncle doesn't ruin everything.
Yeah. Simple story that everyone can get.
You know, Shrek's another really good example because there's a lot of stuff in that goes right way over kids' heads, but you know, the main parts they understand really easily. Oh fuck.
There's an arrow in your butt.
Yeah, what is he compensating for? Right? And all the kids just think it's height, right? But the adults, like, you know, they get the deeper meaning of that.
They get the joke.
Yeah, well, the second part of that joke. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you see a lot of this in Pixar movies, by the way, like the original Toy
Sure.
Story.
Yeah. Yeah. Pixar's another good example. They're really good at it. But that's the thing, it takes really good storytelling to be able to do that. You've got to be a good writer.
Yeah, but
3 minutes remain.
But now we're sort of just dumbing down kid stories. Like you see, like the latest example of kid stories being dumbed down is Frozen.
That's hard
Yeah.
fought.
I mean,
The lead is yours.
you're not wrong.
And I mean, Peterson talks about this how like Pinocchio is still probably like one of the best Disney movies, and that movie came out in like the 50s.
Yeah.
Zone C lost.
And it's a really good movie. I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
You captured Zone A.
Hercules, that's another good one. I'll tell you which one I didn't see when I was a kid, but I really wish I had, was Atlantis. God, if ever there was a
Zone B lost.
movie that they could do a live action remake of, fucking Atlantis would be a great one. Oh, somebody put up a meme or whatever of like who they would pick for the cast of a live action Atlantis remake. Oh my god, dude. Yes, please.
What's the who are the actors?
I'd have to, there's so many of them, like I'd have to find the picture.
Is lost. Battle is still close.
My mom wants me to see that Mr. Rogers movie.
Yeah, that one did look good.
Power play.
Mr.
And I
Rogers?
didn't even really watch Mr. Roger when I was a kid, not like a whole lot. You know, I'd see an episode every once in a while.
Yeah, bye.
Zone C captured.
But yeah, like his story is really interesting. Oh my god. Do not tell me we're gonna lose by like 3. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. You're beaten. This time.
Oh my god. Wait, did we win or did we lose? Oh, wow. By 2 at the last minute. Fucking A.
Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
Alright, let me see if I can find that, let me see if I can find that. I can't even remember if I saved that or not. Let's see. Pictures.
Your team won, yay!
The last minute, too. Uh, do, do, do. Oh, these are fucking awesome, dude. Somebody redrew the Overwatch characters as Street Fighter characters.
Hmm.
It's fucking badass. Oh, here it is. Haha. Okay, I'll put it in meme. Ugh.
So now what?
So you can check that out if you want, Blue.
I'll check it out in a sec.
Where'd Metro go? Ugh. Fucking submachine gun kills. Ugh. The fuck happened to Metro?
You die because people die when they are killed.
Oh, I think I'll do just one more round and then we'll end it. Oh.
Brimstone left, by the way, because he has the big gay.
You guys ever see that picture with the anime chick as like a hentai picture, but they replaced the dude's penis with a Subway sandwich?
No.
No, you never seen that meme? I mean, it's funny.
I
It's
mean,
like,
maybe.
it's like Eat Fresh.
Photoshop the sandwich.
I like the one where it's a picture. Some dude's holding up a tablet and it's got a picture of Hillary Clinton coughing into her hand, and it looks like she's sucking the dude's dick.
Oh god.
Come on, get me into a game.
Trying to make this jump, but it's kind of difficult.
What are you even playing?
Fallen Order.
Should be playing Destiny with me, bitch.
I'm done with Destiny for now. I got my solo flawless dungeon done with. I have all 3 titles of this new season, by the way. I have Harbinger, Enlightened, and Undying.
Cool for you, I guess.
And I have all the pinnacles. And I'm good, dog. I did all my Destiny stuff. I'll take a quick break of it, and I'll be back. And I'll be back playing Destiny Tuesday, cause the new DLC's out.
Ugh.
Not DLC, I should say season. And then new season's not gonna be as grindy too. So who knows? I'll have tons of more free time.
It's not.
Oh, there's gonna be no new raid. And it's gonna make the power level is gonna go up to 960, and the pinnacle will be 970. And it'll be just new weapons and everything. And there's gonna be a new activity. Like remember the menagerie? I know.
Yeah.
There's gonna make a new menagerie like activity.
That's what I need to do is menagerie and get my fucking tangled web grips replaced. Definitely my worst piece of gear. Fucking garbage. Even with the mobility boost, they're only at 59. Oh, that means we're gonna lose our enhanced hand cannon loader though, huh?
Artifact mods will reset. If you already got enhanced hand issue for you.
Wait, what?
Well, the artifact version of it will be gone, but the base version will still be there if you already
Yeah,
have it.
But the base version, 1 needs void, which I don't have void grips right now. And 2, it costs like 5 energy. That was the best part of
Yeah.
the other one. It only costs like 1.
Yeah, it's changing it up though.
I just hope they don't fucking gimp flame or whatever the fuck.
Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, Solar's getting a massive buff next season, so
Good, because they totally shafted it this season.
I mean they didn't really shaft it. They just made the artifact just not Solar related at the moment.
Yeah, which why are you gonna do that? Make both the other subclasses have great mods and not give any to solar. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Why would it's gimping one of your 3 subclasses?
I mean, not really. I still use well over Radiance with relative ease, so
Again, dude, just because you can use it doesn't mean it's not gimped.
Move in and take those zones.
I mean,
They are your life.
like what was really gimped? Like there was like what?
They
was there any
What, are you joking? Arc had fucking Arc had with the battery or whatever. That silly fucking
Captured. Enemy claims zone.
they had that silly mod from the. They had like 2 or 3 different mods from the artifact, and Solar didn't get anything. Like, what the hell is that?
I mean, fair enough, but arc battery's gone, so
Well, yeah, now it's gone.
and it's probably not gonna come back ever though. To be fair though, or to be fair,
Zone
It's like they just need to do 1 for each. It's like, make it fair. Give each subclass 1 decent mod from the artifact. It's like, why would you do 2 out of 3? It's like, why would you intentionally make it so that 1
you've gained
subclass doesn't get what the other 2 do?
I mean, guess in some classes they want to make them in the focus.
But why do that? That's janky. It means everybody who
Because
likes the subclass that you didn't pick is shafted.
the only time people get picky is when it comes to weapon. Subclasses, people are
No,
more
I get
flexible.
picky with subclasses. I don't like the Arc of the Void subclasses. I like Solar.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get going. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, that's alright, bro. You can leave whenever
You're
you
not
want, man.
having-
See you later.
No, you can't leave down. We're forcing you by gunpoint to stay.
Really? Oh, I don't know. Like really. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Yep.
Got over here. Just trying to find my way out of this place now.
Oh, Jesus. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, I hate SMGs. Fuck, man, they're all around me. Have you seen Atlantis, by the way?
No, unfortunately, I have not. It's one of the movies I did miss out on.
This guy. It's a good movie. You should have seen it. You should see it. I think it's on Netflix.
It is.
You're getting
I think
stronger
so.
as you fight. I
Oh,
Damn.
maybe not. Maybe not anymore.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
isn't?
Disney. Actually,
Yeah,
it's just not fully expired yet because a lot of Marvel movies are still on Netflix.
I think it was on Netflix. I'm pretty sure.
If it's on Netflix right now, it'll still probably be on Netflix for at least another like month and a half. Then it's gonna get canned. It's gonna get canned off because you know how Disney works.
Yeah, they're bitches.
Like I said, it's kind of depressing to see what Disney did to certain movies.
Yeah. Fuck. Ugh, I need my ace.
Zone B lost.
Fucking Nova Warp.
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
I just need 10 fucking SMG kills.
Zone C captured.
Wow.
Only 5 minutes left.
Fuck.
Double down. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone B. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A captured. Zone B lost.
Oh, I need more resilience.
Zone A lost.
Why would somebody quit our team? We're winning.
Because maybe they just don't want to get good. I don't know.
Oh,
Enemy once
all right then.
denied.
Fucking Blade Barrage.
Still mad what they did to Blade Barrage.
Why would they do to it?
Zone C.
They nerfed its damage and also gimped its exotic. So, fuck them.
Fuck. They nerfed its damage and what?
They nerfed its damage and gimped the exotic that would help it. So,
Zone A captured. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
like,
I mean, it still does ludicrous amounts of damage.
oh, it's like a one-shot selling in Crucible, whatever, I guess.
You have zone advantage. You gained the lead.
Ow! This guy just missed me like 4 times with his fucking ult. And then he kills me with one shotgun blast. Fuck you. Juke the shit out of that hammer. Oh, you lucky cunt.
Lost the lead. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. You captured Zone C.
Shit.
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. 1 minute. Zone B captured. Zone A captured. Zone B lost. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I still need 3 more fucking kills.
Oh. 30 seconds.
Fucking shotguns.
Alright. That'll be it for me, dog. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed.
Alright, bitch.
Low heal level. Later.
Later. Oh. Alright. I'm outies too.
You eat monsters
Thanks
for
everybody
breakfast.
for watching.
You can win a battle
We'll
for
see y'all
two.
next week.
Again.